Less. Start with Lowe's. Valid 12/12 through 12/15. U.S. only.
When you want to protect your property, there's only one name you need to remember. All Valley Fence. Located at 164 North O Street in Imperial. And now there is All Valley Powder Coating. For all your large and small jobs, All Valley Powder Coating gives you the same quality and service as All Valley Fence, so the job is always done right at the best price. All Valley Fence and All Valley Powder Coating is located at 164 North O Street in Imperial and 3257 East 40th Street in Yuma.
Well, good morning, Gene. It's another beautiful day in our neighborhood, isn't it?
It has a good nip in the air this morning.
Well, wait.
Wait till when? For tomorrow?
It's no, not tomorrow, but wait. We'll have the weather forecast updated in just a little bit.
Yeah, we'll tell you how many nips it is.
Okay. Today is Ambrosia Day. Do you remember ambrosia?
Well, the ambrosia I would think of is a food item.
Yes, kind of like a fruit salad with little marshmallows and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. It's also Gingerbread House Day.
Yeah, gingerbread reminds me of somebody eating the gingerbread house after it's been sitting in the open for a couple of weeks.
I love gingerbread. I love ginger snaps are one of my favorite cookies.
I will give you my life amount that I have been given. I'll give them to you.
Okay. It's also Poinsettia Day or
Poinsettia.
Poinsettia. Either is correct. So, how about some birthdays?
How about some birthdays?
We got lots of local birthdays, but before we get there, one of my wife Pam's most favorite people, Bob Barker, is 96.
Hey,
I wonder if he's been spayed or neutered.
Yeah, how can you question Bob Barker?
Yes.
Never hurt anybody.
Okay, singer Connie Francis is 82, Dionne Warwick, 79, Dickie Betts of the Allman Brothers, 76, actor Wings Hauser, 72, actor Bill Nighy from Pirates of the Caribbean is 70, actor Dwayne Chase, 69, Sheila E., rock and roll drummer, 62, actress Sherry Wilson is 61, actress Jennifer Connelly, 49, actress Mädchen Amick is 49, actress Regina Hall, 49, actress Mayim Bialik, Blossom, and now The Big Bang Theory, she's 44, actress Sky Katz is 15.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Mm-hmm. Roger that.
Yes.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
We can celebrate our KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthdays today. Happy birthday to Maya Staten, Jerry Vasquez, Ramon Sanchez, Vanessa Padilla, Sal Robles, Phil Haynes, Pancho Rodriguez, Michael Beltran, Maria Ruiz, Lupe Gonzalez, Paul Fugate, Ken Belt, Lillian Villegas Quijas, Alma Vincent, Christopher Gonzalez, Ronald Gray, Bobby McGee, Priscilla Gonzalez, Portia McGee, Pancho Rodriguez, Vicky Holder, Sandra Gustafson, Luke Phillips, Matt DeCory, Robbie Sanchez, Jose Fushan, Lupe Garcia, Javier Ornelas, Cameron King, Lucy Pimentel, Emiliano Flores, Junisa Madrid, Bonnie Navarro, Vicky Barrazas, Sofia Ramos, Danny Chagres. happy birthday from KXO and Cold Stone Creamery. And tomorrow, we will announce our KXO Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake winners of the week, right?
That's right.
Okay. And let's see. Today, we mentioned it's the 12th day of December. It's a Thursday. And lots of things still going on. Going to be going on for a while, aren't they?
Yes, there are a lot of things going on.
Okay.
So we'll talk about some of those in the news.
Okay.
Has to do with a holiday called Christmas.
Yes. And we have to, sad day. George Lauer died this week at the age of 94.
George Flower.
Lauer.
Oh, Lauer.
Yes.
Okay.
He invented the barcode.
Well.
Okay.
Didn't take a lot to entertain him, I can tell.
Okie dokie.
Anybody that invents a barcode.
You got to blame somebody, right?
Yeah, well, it was a good idea.
Yes.
But,
Okay. Are you ready for news?
We've got some news.
Okay, it's a look at World and California news headlines right now. Brought to you this morning by your friends at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News special report. Final debate is underway in the House Judiciary Committee on articles of impeachment against President Trump. Rhode Island's David Cicilline arguing the point for Democrats.
He directed a hold on the military aid to Ukraine, and no one could provide any other explanation unrelated to his scheme to pressure them to interfere in the 2020 election.
Texas Republican Congressman Louis Gohmert.
So many people here have been screaming about the president's crimes, and we're even hearing today, oh yes, there were crimes. Well, then why aren't they in this impeachment document?
Republicans have offered up amendments, but correspondent Nancy Cortez says
Democrats have the votes to block them every single time, as long as Democrats stick together, and we expect that they will. And so at the end of this process, there will be a pair of votes.
If they pass, they'll head to the House floor. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news, an ongoing hearing on Capitol Hill into articles of impeachment.
President Trump continues his misconduct. He's not contrite. He poses an ongoing threat.
California Democratic Representative Zoe Lofgren, Republicans defending President Trump's behavior and targeting Democrats for what they say is an attempt to undo the results of the 2016 election, which they've never accepted. A full House vote on the impeachment articles likely next week. Harvey Weinstein and the board of his bankrupt Hollywood movie studio reach a $25 million settlement with dozens of women have accused him of sexual misconduct. The deal doesn't require him to admit guilt and will be paid by the studio's insurance.
He'll be able to basically walk away from almost all of those cases without paying any of his own money to those victims.
Reporter Megan Toohey, the settlements have no impact on the ongoing criminal cases against Weinstein. Former Vice President Joe Biden doing some fundraising in California, attending a pair of private events Wednesday in the L.A. area. 2 more today in Northern California. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by your year-round comfort specialist. We're talking about lock heating and air conditioning and sheet metal.
Do you know Celso formerly from Valley Auto Parts and CarQuest? He's the best machinist in the Valley, and he's now at Centinela Motorsports Machine Shop, your engine rebuild experts. Engine boring, engine balancing, grinding crankshafts, rebuilding heads, head shaving, and head resurfacing. From professional motor restoration to high-performance custom jobs. They've got the tools, and they know how to use them. Pickup and delivery available. Come see Celso, best machinist in the Valley, at Centinela Machine Shop, 423 West Dayton Road on the corner of Myrtle Drive, just off of Highway 86.
It's it's page one of the local news. Page one, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning, a fatal injury incident in the news this morning. George Gale has more.
It happened Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning in Calexico. Bicycle was hit from behind by a car. Rider suffered fatal injuries. Calexico police investigated the incident. It happened just south of Jasper Road on Highway 111. Victim did not have any identification on him and as yet has not been identified. Police say it was dark at the time of the incident. Bicyclist was wearing dark clothing and riding in the southbound number 2 lane of traffic. Bike did not have any lights or reflectors. A motorist unexpectedly came up on the bicycle. A driver slammed on the brakes but was unable to avoid a collision. Police are listing the incident as an accident. Investigation is continuing to try and identify the victim. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
Reese Food Products Incorporated, a Florence, South Carolina establishment, is recalling approximately 55,000 pounds of frozen breakfast burrito products containing egg, sausage, and cheese that may be contaminated with pieces of plastic. The frozen breakfast burrito products were produced in October 15th, 2019. The following products are subject to recall. 3.38 pounds value pack containing 12 individually wrapped 4.5-ounce El Monterey signature burrito, egg, sausage, and cheese with a best if used by date of January the 15th of 2021 and a lot code of 19288. The products subject to recall bear establishment number 45694 printed on the value pack bag and the individual wrappings next to the lot code. The items were shipped to retail locations nationwide. Consumers with questions about the recall can contact Reese Foods Products Incorporated at 1-800-772-6474. KXO News Time 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
In more local news, another vehicle versus pedestrian. Here's more on that story.
It was reported in Brawley earlier this week. Brawley police investigated. It was reported in the 1000 block of B Street at around 7:30 in the morning. Police say a vehicle collided with a juvenile. The victim suffered what was described as minor injuries and was transported to the hospital for treatment. Police are continuing to investigate the cause of the incident. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back after this.
We'll be back.
We'll be back with the second part of local news.
Yes, exactly. And weather. But the first part brought to you this morning by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Before you head out on the road for a holiday road trip, stop by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Have you been to the Peanut Patch yet? Well, I know you've heard me tell you about the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Isn't it about time that you head to the Peanut Patch and check them out? The Peanut Patch. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time. They're closed on Sunday. They've got a great store that carries many homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster form. They make their own fresh English toffee. Their pecan turtles are made from scratch, and they are mouth-watering delicious. Chocolate-covered raisins, almonds, coffee beans, cinnamon bears, chocolate raspberry sticks, and so much more. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. If you're leaving the Imperial Valley, head east on Interstate 8, take Avenue 3E, turn right south past MCAS Yuma until you come to East County 13th Street, then turn left and go about another mile and a half and you're at the Peanut Patch. Great gifts, great fun. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Well, we mentioned it earlier today. It's another Christmassy weekend. George Gale has more.
In fact, it got underway last night. The SHO holiday concert was held at Southwest High School. Tonight and tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, will be the Mariachi Christmas concert at Southwest. Kxo Christmas Parade will be held Saturday beginning at 10 a.m. Theme this year, Christmas Around the World. Following the parade will be the Kxo Christmas Festival at Rockwood Plaza. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors have rescheduled a meeting. The regular meeting of the District Board was scheduled for Tuesday, December the 17th. That has now been rescheduled to Monday, December the 23rd. It's a December to remember. George Gale has more.
A holiday event in the city of Imperial. It'll be this Saturday. It'll feature one holiday season event combining Imperial Market Days with the annual Parade of Lights. Parade will begin at 5th Street and move north, turning left on Barione to end at B Street. December market event will be staged just north of Barione on Imperial Avenue between Barione and 10th Street. Following the parade, will be the participants will be allowed to display their entries along the parade route. The evening will be filled with live music, kids' crafts, ice skating rink, and a whole lot more to celebrate the holiday season. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And, Gene, I believe Alexis Brown will be here about 9 o'clock this morning talking to George Gale about the events in Imperial.
All right, we're going to hold you to that.
Okay.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, high pressure will result in a slight warming trend through Saturday. Skies will be mostly clear with just a few periods of clouds. A mostly dry weather system will arrive Sunday, bringing cooler temperatures across the area with chilly morning low temperatures Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures will rebound slowly through the first half of next week. Sunny today with a high near 71, light winds. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 48, light winds. Friday will be sunny with a high near 73, south wind about 5 miles an hour becoming east later. Saturday will be mostly sunny with a high near 75 and light winds. Sunday, sunny with a high dropping to about 67. West-northwest wind 10 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. 49 degrees downtown, 76% relative humidity. Wind out of the southwest at about 3 miles an hour. Your border wait, it's 2.5 hours downtown. Belay that second cup of coffee. No waiting at the Century Lanes, 45 minutes pedestrian. Eastport, about a 45-minute wait there. No waiting Century, 45 minutes Ready Lane. And at Andrade, it's about an hour wait. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Cereal.
week. Restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Big Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice-cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice-cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Hopeville. That's where you'll find Imperial's Do-It Centers. And when you go in, you'll find what you need when you need it. NBA action last night. The Lakers thumped the Magic 96-87. Clippers beat the Raptors 112-92. Rockets rolled. They topped the Cavaliers 116-110. Pacers got by the Celtics 122-117. Hornets hammered the Nets 113-108. Jazz jumped on the Timberwolves 127-116. Bulls beat up on the Hawks 136-102. Grizzlies growled. They beat the Suns 115-108. Bucks ran past the Pelicans 127-112. Kings nipped the Thunder 94-93. And in overtime, it was the Knicks 124 and the Warriors 122.
If you've been putting off your holiday shopping or just can't seem to find the right gift for that special someone, let your friends at Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. There's still time to visit one of our Do-It Centers for a wide range of unique and practical gift ideas. You'll be surprised with what we have in store for you. Why wait in line at a crowded big box retailer? Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. We know exactly what Valley residents are looking for because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done this holiday season with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
And in baseball news, third baseman Anthony Rendon has agreed to a 7-year, $245 million contract with the Los Angeles Angels. The deal includes a full no-trade clause and does not contain any opt-out clause. Meanwhile, the Yankees signed Garrett Cole. Now, they're looking to sign Martin Maldonado, Cole's favorite catcher. Hey, you know, if you're going to pay Cole that kind of money, you might as well bring in the catcher that he wants. Might just as well. NFL Thursday night football. Tonight, the Jets and the Ravens. Jets 5-8 on the year, Ravens 11-2. And we've got game. We'll start at 5 o'clock with our coverage right here on AM 1230 KXO. That's it for Sports Time. Brought to you this morning by Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in El Centro, Hopeville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. and now on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a 5-minute podcast highlight of the show or the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's financial news and a look at the weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles. Complete salon services. You can call for an appointment or you can walk in. Styles and Smiles, located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. U.S. stock benchmarks carved out fresh intraday all-time highs today, reversing pre-market losses after President Donald Trump tweeted that the U.S. is getting very close to a big deal with China, signaling that tariffs set to go into effect Sunday may be avoided. The Dow Jones Industrial Average up 260 points at 28,140. The S&P 500 gained 26 points at 3,167. And the NASDAQ is up 69 points. The president said on Twitter early today that the U.S. and China are nearing a big deal that could avoid fresh tariffs planned to go into effect on Sunday. A separate report from Dow Jones indicated U.S. trade negotiators are offering to cancel new China tariffs and reduce existing levies on Chinese goods by up to 50% on $360 billion worth of imports. Meanwhile, shares of General Electric gained 3.4% today after UBS analyst Marcus Mittermeier upgraded shares to the equivalent of buy from hold. Starbucks rose 1.2% after it was upgraded to overweight from neutral by J.P. Morgan. And Delta Airlines said today it expects to generate pre-share earnings of $6.75 to $7.75 in 2020 as revenue grows 4 to 6%. Shares jumped 2% on the announcement.
The holidays are getting close, and Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Service wants to make sure that you're looking your best. Celebrate the holidays with your new look. For a limited time, get $20 off of a color combo and highlight from Styles and Smiles. And call now to make your appointment, 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Hey, hairdressers, Styles and Smiles is looking for 2 stylists. Yes, they have 2 chairs that are open. Just call 960-2382 and apply. That's 960-2382. Or stop by Styles and Smiles by Cardenas Market on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 71, light wind. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 48, light wind. Friday will be sunny with a high near 73. South wind about 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the east. We have 50 degrees, Santan 75%, our relative humidity, wind out of the southwest right now at about 3 miles per hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles. They are here to make you look your best. Styles and Smiles, located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. It's bigger. It's better. It's the last tent sale of the year, Thursday through Monday at the Imperial Valley Mall. Year-end clearance pricings on new Fords and new Volkswagens, and a huge selection of used Chevys, Dodges, Jeeps, Nissans, Toyotas, Ram trucks, Kias, and a whole lot more. No payments till March. All applications will be accepted. Lenders are on site for instant approval. Bring your trade-in, paid for or not. Plus, buy a vehicle and get a free shopping spree at the mall. Don't miss out. The last tent sale of the year, Thursday through Monday at the Imperial Valley Mall. Brought to you by El Centro Motors and Imperial Valley Volkswagen. See you there.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
Up next, it's CBS News, brought to you by Tyler Insurance Agency. They are now Gallagher Insurance. One goal, offering you the best service for your insurance needs.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. For a second day, members of a House committee are flashing their rhetorical skills in a debate over 2 articles of impeachment. We're live in Washington with CBS's Steve Dorsey.
Steve, there's already been some sparks.
Because that makes, I'm sorry, I'm not yielding. I am not yielding. I am not yielding.
They got a new president, that's why.
The lady has the time, the committee will be in order, and people will not interrupt.
Democrats insist President Trump abused his power pressuring Ukraine's new president to announce investigations that would benefit his reelection. They say he also obstructed the congressional investigation into it, but Republicans say Democrats are moving forward with a bad case meant to undermine the president Arizona's Debbie Lesko.
I believe the President of the United States is right. This is a sham impeachment, and it sure is a shame.
A committee vote on a final version of the impeachment articles is expected today. Steve?
Well, federal authorities have just charged 10 former NFL players in a scheme to defraud the league's health care program. George Pirro of the FBI.
Numerous individuals, including the NFL players involved, submitted claims for durable medical equipment, including items for more than $50,000 on a single claim. However, no such equipment was provided.
5 former members of the Washington Redskins are among those accused. A tentative deal would pay Harvey Weinstein's accusers in civil court $25 million. Jody Cantor of the New York Times.
It's very controversial among them. They're really unsettled. Basically, some of them say this was the best we could get. This was a bankruptcy proceeding. It was a really hard venue. They lost some early battles on this lawsuit. On the other hand, some of them are outraged and feel very defeated like this, and basically like they had no choice, and this was the best they could get.
In New Zealand, CBS's Rami Asensio tells us an expert team hopes to retrieve the bodies of 8 people from the island where a volcano erupted a few days ago.
Now, New Zealand waits for sunrise to see if it is indeed safe enough to launch that recovery operation to retrieve the bodies of those 8 victims. But police say there is no zero-risk option. Case in point, New Zealand's geoscience agency says there's a 50 to 60% chance of a second eruption in the next 24 hours.
It's Election Day in Great Britain. Prime Minister Boris Johnson casting his ballot. Challenger Ali Milani is hoping for change.
If we're able to unseat Boris Johnson here, it will be the first time in British political history that a sitting Prime Minister has lost his own seat come a general election.
Wall Street, Dow's up 232. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open an account with a savings rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green, the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green. Up your gifting game at Burlington stores and save big on the hottest gifts for your family, your friends, for everyone. Like toys, gift baskets, electronics, barware, even matching pajamas for the family. Disney's Frozen 2 fans? Save on licensed movie-themed kids sets, toys, and accessories they're sure to love. Hurry into Burlington for the best gifts from the best brands, all up to 60% off other retailers' prices every day. Check off that list for less. Burlington, gifts for everyone.
50 years after everyone saw it on TV, a big house is up for sale.
Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed.
The Chartwell Mansion in Bel Air was the TV home of the Clampetts on the Beverly Hillbillies. The LA Times says it sold for about $150 million. It sits on 10 acres, has 18 bedrooms, 24 bathrooms, a 75-foot swimming pool, and a custom wine vault that holds 12,000 bottles. Only guys like Jed may be able to afford the annual tax bills of $1.3 million.
Welcome back now. Here.
Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
In Dothan, Alabama, the school board suspended 3 teachers without pay for 10 days for sharing offensive text messages about students that later made it online. The messages included a racial slur and remarks about students' sex lives and intelligence. Some parents wanted the teachers transferred or fired. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
At Tyler Insurance, we're proud to have served Imperial Valley's businesses and families since 1921. Now, as part of Gallagher, we're committed to bringing you the same team and exceptional service with expanded offerings in insurance, risk management, and consulting services. Together, we're dedicated to helping your business and your community face their future with confidence. Visit ajg.com/Tyler to learn more about our new partnership with Gallagher.
CBS News brought to you by Tyler Gallagher Insurance, committed to you with the same team and exceptional service. Tyler Gallagher, 1225 Main Street, El Centro.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.
This is an ugly candy bar, Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away, we're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond cluster tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know, maybe we should be on the radio or something, skywriting.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Hi. So I have this stain, and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.
Day in and day out, your publicly owned Imperial Irrigation District proudly delivers low-cost, reliable energy service to its customers in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys. When compared to other power providers, IID's residential, commercial, and governmental customers all save up to 50% on their monthly energy bills. That's because IID is committed to more than just delivering power. IID is committed to you. IID, where customers always come first.